Welcome to the Induction to Cybersecurity Level 2. Our aim today is for you to understand the requirements of the course and how to use the learning platform. We have some objectives for you to understand the expectations of the course, for you to understand the key common verbs, for you to understand what may get you withdrawn from the course, and for you to understand the curriculum design. Now let's start with the first objective. Understand expectations. We have different expectations, and the first one here is the time commitment and the time scale. You must spend 18 hours of learning a week. So spending 18 hours on your course a week. You need to log these hours into your learner diary. The learner diary is a document in which you complete the type of learning you have done. You mention the number of hours you have spent on your learning, and then you submit it. Here is a copy of a learner diary. This is for the certificate in the Principles of Cybersecurity, Level 2. You need to complete this learner diary every time you do something on the Cybersecurity Level 2 course. This learner diary, the link is sent to you by email. It will be in the Welcome to Your Learning email. Find Welcome to Your Learning email, and you will see a button to click on to open your learner diary. My advice is for you to save the link of the learner diary to the web browser. Here, the web browser I am using is Google Chrome. To save the link to Google Chrome, I need to bookmark it. And to bookmark it, I need to click on the star at the top right here. Click on the star, and you get this new window. I'm going to change the name to Learner Diary. I'm going to change the folder to Bookmarks Bar because I wanted it in the Bookmarks Bar, and then I click on Done. The Bookmarks Bar is invisible. It is not there, but I can make it appear. But to do that, I click on the three dots on the top right, find Bookmarks and List, and then I click on Show Bookmarks Bar. By clicking on Show Bookmarks Bar, I now have it here. And you can see Learner Diary now. To demonstrate, open a new tab. I'm closing this one, and I'm going to click on that button, Learner Diary. And the Learner Diary is now opened. And I can now complete it. If you're not sure how to complete the Learner Diary, you can have some tips by clicking on Show Help here. Tick that box, and then there are boxes giving you tips, advice on how to complete the Learner Diary. If you don't need these boxes, just deselect that box. By default, the session date is today's date. However, if you have forgotten to submit a Learner Diary, let's say you did some learning yesterday, and you forgot to submit a Learner Diary yesterday, then you can open the Learner Diary today and change the date to yesterday's date, complete the Learner Diary to say what you did yesterday and submit it. Here is the field to show the number of hours you spent on your learning. Complete these sections. If you need any support, you can request support through the Learner Diary. Just tick yes here, and in that box, type the support that you need. And then you will need to sign or click on clear if you made a mistake and sign again. And then you click on submit. By clicking on submit, your tutor will get a notification by email that you requested support, and your tutor will get back to you. Obviously, if you don't need support from your tutor, just click no and then submit. You must complete this learner diary every time you do something on the course. So every time you log into your course, you do the learning, you answer some questions on the course, and so on, submit a learner diary. So log your 18 hours a week or more if you do more into your learner diary, but log it every day you do some learning, not at the end of the week, but on the day you do the learning. So if you do 3 hours on Monday, log 3 hours on Monday through your learner diary. If you do 5 hours on Tuesday, log 5 hours that you have done on Tuesday through your learner diary, and so on and so on. Your tutor will be able to tell you how many hours you have logged if you are not sure. Just send an email to your tutor, and the tutor will be able to tell you. This program is over 8 weeks. There are 6 units in total, so you need to complete 6 units within 8 weeks. Let's have a look at contact support. As mentioned earlier, you can email your tutor. Either you ask for support through the learner diary, as I've shown you earlier, or you email your tutor directly. When you start the course with us, you will have the details, email and phone number of your tutor. If your tutor contacts you, do reply to their emails within 48 hours. It is important that you keep contact with us. It is important that you reply to emails sent to you because these emails may request important information from you, such as if you have not spent 18 hours a week on your course, your tutor will send an email. Your tutor will try to contact you to find out as to why. But if you don't reply to their emails to explain why you have not spent 18 hours on your course for that week, you may get withdrawn from your program. So it is important for you to keep in touch with us so that we know you are engaged with the course, committed to the course, and that you want to continue with the course. Otherwise, we may get you withdrawn from your program. If you have any issues, don't hesitate to inform your tutor. So if for 1 week you will struggle doing 18 hours or you have not done 18 hours because you may be sick, for example, or you had bereavement, we understand that. But you need to let us know, because if you don't, then we don't know. So do keep in touch with your tutor and do inform your tutor of any issues you have. You will have a set of questions to answer. This is on this slide an example of a question that you will need to answer. Identify and list 3 general job functions carried out by cybersecurity professionals. The course will go through that, but you are not allowed to copy the course content word for word or to copy anything from the internet word for word or to use artificial intelligence. AI. This is what we call plagiarism. Copying any content from the internet, the course, or using AI is using the work of other people, hence plagiarism. Use your own words. The work submitted is your own work. Just reword what you find, the course content, and the research you do on the internet. Use your own word. Say the same thing with different words. But do use simple English. Using big technical words will not impress us. You need to show your understanding by using simple English. Do proofread your work as well. I do note that the system will not allow you to paste anything into the answer box. You will need to type. This is to avoid anyone copying anything from the internet and pasting it, for example. So the pasting function is not available on the learning platform. You have to type. But use your own words. If you don't use your own words, you may get withdrawn because we do check for plagiarism. We use Grammarly, for example. It is a website that checks for plagiarism and for AI content, for artificial intelligence content. So we do check for plagiarism, and if you are plagiarized, we will have to refer your work and maybe withdraw you. You are expected to follow the British values. There are 4 British values. The first one is democracy. This is the right for you to have a voice, to express your own opinion. We do carry out surveys, so please do complete the surveys that we send to you. We use it to find out how we can improve our delivery, if everything was fine, if you have any complaints, any issues. But you have the right to give your opinion of the program. The second one is the rule of law. This is about legislation, following legislation, the laws, and rules. The rules for us are the expectations I am going through now. But there are also etiquettes, such as respecting everyone, so respecting your tutor. When you phone your tutor, be respectful. When you send an email to your tutor, be respectful, for example. The third one is individual liberty. Individual liberty is your right to choose. You have chosen to do this program, for example. The last one is mutual respect and tolerance of those with different faiths and beliefs. As mentioned earlier, you need to be respectful with your tutor. We will also respect you. It goes both ways, not just one way. You respect us, we respect you as well. We are here to work with you, not against you. We are here to help you. So don't hesitate to contact us if you have any issues. The key common words or the key common verbs. All the assessment questions start with a verb, what we call a key common verb. To start with identify, for example. So if you have to identify something, you need to list or name the main points of what you need to identify. Just list. You can use bullet points. If you are asked to list something, you just make a list of keywords. Again, you can use bullet points. Could be keywords, sentences, comments, whatever the subject of the question is. You may need to summarize as well, which means give the main points, but you need to write in full sentences. So when you summarize, give the main points in full sentences. Define is just giving a definition, but you need to give a definition using your own words. So you cannot just copy the definition from a dictionary, use your own words. You may need to explain. That's about providing detailed information about the subject with reasons showing how or why. Our advice for you to use examples to support these reasons. You may use your own experience as examples, but don't use bullet points. Use full sentences. Write in full sentences. You may be asked to describe, and when you describe, you need to write about the subject, giving detailed information in a logical way. No bullet points. Don't use bullet points. Write in full sentences, but do give details. You may need to compare, which is about examining the subjects in detail and consider the similarities and differences. What is good about one subject and what is not good as another one. For example, comparing the benefits of working in a team compared to working on your own. So what are the greatest benefits for team working compared to working on your own? You may be asked to give examples as well. Give examples of something. It's just asking you to provide an illustration of the subject. We don't want to withdraw you from your course. However, there are occasions when we may need to, but we need to be transparent so that you are clear. You may be withdrawn from your course if there are any issues with your commitment to the course. For example, if you don't spend 18 hours of learning a week. That's why it is important for us to keep contact with us. If you have any issues, we understand that sometimes you may not be able to spend 18 hours that week due to bereavement, you were sick, and this type of things. But you do need to let us know. We need to know. If you don't reply to emails we send to you, then we will withdraw you from your course. You need to log your hours. The learner diary is important for us. Every time you do your course, you need to submit, or you must submit, a learner diary. If we don't get a learner diary, we will have to withdraw you from your course. You use the same link for the learner diary. It's always the same link. Do your course, open the learner diary, complete it, submit it. Next day, same thing. Do the course, open the learner diary, complete it, submit it, and so on and so on. We will withdraw you from your course if you plagiarize and if you use artificial intelligence. You must use your own words, and we do check for it because it is very important that the work is your work, your own work. There are 6 units. Unit 1, Introduction to Cybersecurity. Unit 2, understand terminology used in cybersecurity. Unit 3, understand legal and ethical aspects of cybersecurity. Unit 4, understand common threats to cybersecurity. Unit 5, understand methods of maintaining cybersecurity. And Unit 6, working with others in cybersecurity. Here is a is an example of the course. When you log into your learning platform, the learner platform is eAssessor Pro. The details of your logins are given to you in the Welcome to Your Learning email. So find the email Welcome to Your Learning, and you will find the link to eAssessor Pro and your username and password. Log into your learning, and you will get this page. And then click on View Details. And here is the course and the assessment questions. You can see the 6 units I mentioned earlier. If you click on the first one, you can see if you have accessed it or not accessed it. If you have accessed the course, it will show accessed. If you have completed the course, it will show finished. If you have accessed assessment 1, it will show assessed. If you have finished assessment, it will show finished. To access the course, all you need to do is click on it. So the learning content is the course. The first link, that's a course. Here it is. Introduction, how to use e-learning, and so on. Just click on it and go through it. There are things that you can download here and here. So just click on it. By clicking on it, it will open it. And then you can click on continue, and so on and so on and so on. So go through your learning. And once you have completed the learning, you can start answering some assessment questions. 2 ways to do that. Once you are in your learning and you are on the last page and you want to start answering the assessment questions, you can click on assessment on top here. By clicking on assessment, you've got the list of the assessment for each unit. If I click on assessment 1, I have the list of the questions to answer. To answer the questions, read the questions carefully. Describe the term cybercrime. Here, it is a describe question. Because it is a describe question, you need to give some details. To answer this one, click on Answer. Tap your answer here, and then click on Save Changes. And I'm not going to click on Save Changes because I don't want to submit this answer. So because I don't want to submit the answer, I'm going to click on Cancel. So either you're happy with it, you save changes. If you're not happy, you want to get back to it later, you can cancel. Answer all the questions. And once you have answered all the questions, don't forget to submit the first unit by clicking on Submit. You will need to enter your destination first before clicking on Submit. But only click on Submit once you have answered all the questions. Once you have clicked on Submit, your tutor will know that you have completed these questions, and then they will mark your work, and they will give you feedback. You can go to the main page by clicking on Back here, and here it is. So we saw one way to access the assessment questions. The second way to access the assessment questions is on this page, you click on the second link, Assessment 1. By clicking on Assessment 1, you get again the same page here, describe the term cybercrime. And then again, answer, tap your answer, and then save changes. By clicking on Save Changes, it will save your work. So you may complete half of it, half of these questions, and then log out, and then Go back to that unit another day and answer the other questions. And once you have answered all of them, click on Submit. If you have any issues, there is a library on the left. If you click on the symbol of the books, you can download the Learner Help Guide. It opens as a Word document. And then you've got some links. And then you've got help here. If you have any issues, you may email or phone your tutor. Once your tutor has marked your work, you will see, it will show on the main page. If I go back to it by clicking on View Details, it will show here. There will be a new message there to say that you have some corrections to do. But again, if you have any issues, contact your tutor and your tutor will get back to you. Here is an example of a portfolio that has been half finished. Here we can see that the learner has completed the learning because it says finish for learning of Unit 1. Completed the assessment questions because it shows finish for assessment 1. Same for Unit 2, finish the learning and finish the assessment. For Unit 3, however, finish the learning, the assessment here says submitted. Submitted means that the learner has submitted answers to the questions that have not been marked yet. So this is how it's going to look for you as well. The course is 100% online. Everything is on eAssessor Pro. To achieve your qualification, you need to pass all the assessment questions. You will be allowed to resubmit a new answer if your tutor refers any of your answers. If you are not sure about the feedback, you don't understand the feedback from the tutor, do contact your tutor. Email your tutor for clarification. You will get a paper certificate once you have achieved everything. Once all your answers have been passed by your tutor and it is moderated, you will get a paper certificate. So do ensure that we have your current address, because if you move of house and we don't have your new address, we will post your certificate to the address we have on our system. So do ensure that if you move of house, you update us of your new address. You should now know, or you should now understand the expectations, the key common words, what may get you withdrawn from the course, and the curriculum design. Good luck with your program. Good luck with your course. Don't forget to submit a learner diary every time you do some learning on the learning platform, every time you answer any questions. And don't forget to keep contact with your tutor and inform your tutor of any issues you may have. Thank you for listening to this video.